everyone. Wanted to have a follow-up video on the one-wire regulators I installed on my Charger and on my 1970 pickup. As far as performance-wise, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. It's always charged. It's always been working, at least in that aspect, as it should. But a few months, I guess it was a few months after I installed it on my 1970 truck, I did notice a battery drain. It was a little while after I had done the wiring, so I know I didn't have any battery drains, any kind of issues anywhere else. I had actually left the battery connected for months and months, and for at least 2 or 3 months, and never had any battery drain whatsoever in that truck. I installed this one-wire regulator, and then about a month or so later, the battery was flat dead. So, functionality-wise, these regulators do work, but unfortunately, I did have a battery drain. I disconnect my batteries, so especially on the Charger, I disconnect the batteries just out of safety, really, because I haven't done the wiring like I've done on my truck. So just for safety, just for precaution, I disconnect the batteries. But I'm not really sure on the Charger, but I'm pretty sure it has a battery drain too. So I will be taking those off. I haven't taken them off yet because I disconnect my batteries, and my batteries have still been charging. So one of those things that I need to do it, but I just hadn't really done it yet. But I will be taking those off and going back to the factory electronic regulators. On my 1970 truck, I left everything there. I just taped it up, so when I get the regulator off of that one, all I got to do is just hook up the factory wiring back up to it. To stop that with these regulators, I believe you should be able to install some kind of one-way diode or something like that. But if you're going to do all that, you might as well just hook up the factory regulator. If you're wanting to use this regulator I used in a race car application, I would think it would be perfectly fine. It would minimize wiring going to it. You wouldn't have to worry about that. All you need is the wire going over to it for the battery, and that's it. So in that situation, the regulator would probably be perfect. But for daily use, I would recommend staying with the factory regulator. I don't regret putting them on because I liked installing them, taking the alternators apart and installing them, and just seeing how they work. So I don't regret putting them on, but I will be going back to the factory stuff. That's really going to be it for this video. Just wanted to have a follow-up on that, and if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.